Hello everyone. I just want to do a quick overview of this CEN-TECH digital inspector. This is just a device that my friend let me borrow to inspect the hull of my boat. It's kind of a low-end version of this type of device. It's about 70 bucks or so. And it has a very low resolution on the camera. I think it's basically the screen is 480 by 234 resolution, but you can also use a video cable to output 640 by 480. However, obviously either one of these resolutions is extremely low by today's standards. But I mean, this isn't really a device that you use every day. It's kind of a specialty device, and clearly it has a little leeway in that sense. Now, it has a couple basic options. It has option to lower or raise the LED light on the camera, and an option to rotate the camera, so you can kind of rotate it and see things from different angles. Also, it runs on 4 AA batteries, which is kind of nice, as you know, if you're out in the field or whatnot, it's easy to replace the battery. You don't have to worry about charging things, and it's good to have standard batteries in a device. Now, I used this for one night to inspect the hull of my boat, and basically the experience I had was that it wasn't that easy to use. For example, I was sticking in a hole that was completely 100% dark. There was no light, and it was kind of hard to tell where I was. The camera often got washed out, or things in front of me, I just couldn't really tell where I was. And in the end, it got the job done. I was able to see what I was looking for, but it really took quite a bit of effort. I think I stuck this thing into the hole that I was trying to inspect at least 10 or 15 different times. But also dealing with the cable, kind of like the flexiness, I can't really complain the way it's designed, but I had to twist it quite a few times to kind of get it around the bends or kind of into the area that I actually wanted to. Now, like I said, this isn't something that you would use on a daily basis. This is really like a specialty device. It's an inspection device. You can use it for your house, for your boat, for your car, whatnot. And in the end, I think it gets the job done. And no normal person is really going to spend a lot of money on something like this, because how often would you really use it? So I think the limitations are actually totally okay. You're going to deal with a little bit of annoyance. You're going to have a low resolution screen, but you're going to save a bunch of money, and you're going to use this thing once or twice. Now, if you're a professional and you need something like this on a daily basis or a regular basis, I would definitely spend a little more money and get kind of a better quality device. But for what this is, 70 bucks, my friend got this used, I think it was like 40 bucks. It'll get the job done you need. And honestly, the kind of job that this does is you can't really replace this device. You're not going to find another simple camera you can stick in a tiny hole and look inside. It isn't really a replacement. So for what it is, I think this is great. You really can't go wrong. It'll allow you to inspect your house, car, boat, or any other small hole. It has about the cord is about 4 feet long. And so yeah, I used it for one night. It was good, and this is basically my 2 cents. I really think it's a totally worthy device to use for any, especially non-professional or one-time use. And like I said, if you're really going to be using this on a daily basis, or your job relies on something like this, it's probably makes sense to just spend a little more money and buy a higher grade device. One other thing is just, it'd be nice if the camera was a little wider. It really kind of points. See, you can even see it right here. I have it about, like 6 or 7 inches away from the device, and the only thing you can see on the screen is pretty much the device itself. So it really has a very narrow kind of field of view. So just to note that.